Game time live GTL. From the diamond, action go. Cameras ready, mics are on. GTL stream team, love. GTL stream team. Catch the game, watch the show. GTL. Game time live. Game time live. The stream team's here. Bringing the action.
Take me out to the ball game. Oh, baby. Take me out to the ball game. Oh, baby. Take me out to the ball game. Let me hear the sound of the bat, hit ball. Let me see the swoosh of the pitch. Let me feel the beat of the feet as they stomp out this song. Oh, hey. Take me out to the ball game. Hey, 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 hey. Take me out to the ball game. To the ball game where fans go wild. The Cracker Jacks crunch, the boots go stomping, and the hearts go pumping. Hey! Take me out to the ball game. Hey, hey! Put me in the game, coach. I'm raring to go. Can feel the ball is calling. My bat is hot to go. The crowds are roaring my name. Let me put the ball in play. Let me hit away. Hey! Take me out to the ball game. Hey, 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 hey. Hey! Take me out to the ball game. Hey, hey, take me out to the ball game. Coach put me in the game. Hey, hey, take me out to the ball game. Let the crowd shout my name. Hey, hey, take me out to the ball game. Hey man, take me out to the ball game. Out to the ball game where fans go wild. The Cracker Jacks crunch, the boots go stomping, and the hearts go pumping. Hey, take me out to the ball game. Hey, 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 hey. Take me out to the ball game. Hey, hey, take me out to the ball game where fans go wild. Hey, the Cracker Jacks crunch, the boots go stomping, and the hearts go pumping. Hey, take me out to the ball game. Hey, 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 hey. Take me out to the ball game.
Come on, man. Hey. Hoax. Too great fun. Check this out. Slick grooves on the diamond. We keep it moving, man. We slide on. Smack 'em down swings, ain't no pop fly girl. Sheesh. We the real deal.
Go and find us
In the Hall of Fame.
in the Hall of Fame.
We knock 'em out the park.
Out the
Once we stepped in the game, oh, we the ride to G. Hockey. Slide on the same base, stealing thieves. 2G. Yeah. You know what I mean. Coordinating 2G. Slide on the same bed, smashing doubles. 2G. Oh, yeah. Fast on the track. Slide along the path. Ain't nobody running bases like us. Watch how we lap them, no cap, bro. Hey, you better bring a map. Or you might get lost in our sauce. All our enemies need a life raft, cause we dripping too hard. We the ride to G. Hockey. Slide on the same base, stealing thieves. 2G. Yeah. You know what I mean. Go out there. 2G. Slide on the same bed, smashing doubles. 2G. Oh, yeah. We ride 2G. 2G. Slide on the same base, stealing thieves. 2G. Yeah. You know what I mean. Go out there. 2G. Slide on the same bed, smashing doubles. 2G. Oh, yeah.
All right, folks, buckle up. It's time for the voice that owns this town.
She's a spark in the thunder, the heat in the game. Every call smooth, every word flame. From dugout to bleachers, you know who's boss. Carrie Choi on the mic and she's dropping rhymes. I got a rhythm like fire, got a tone that's tight. She flips the switch, lights up the night. A heart of gold with a diamond twist. When Carrie talks, you don't wanna miss. Ryde Hawks baseball ignition bright with Carrie in the booth. We take flight!
Good afternoon and welcome to the Game Time live stream team coverage of the New South Wales State League. This is round 21, the final round of the regular season, and we can confirm that after the win this morning, our third grade team will clinch the minor premiership for third grade for season 25-26. So a big congratulations to the third grade team. We can also confirm that our under 18s team did make the postseason. So a couple of teams into the postseason for the Hawks after their results today. But this is the second grade matchup, and we're moments away from the first pitch. I'll take you around the diamond for your Ryde Hawks. On the mound is Lex Traddles. Behind the dish is Kai Stacey. First base is Jack Nan. Second base is Lincoln Gruppler. Third base Ben Choi. The shortstop is Frank Clark. Outfield left to right Sam Lee, Baden Haggerty, and Bradley Dalton. The designated hitter is Matt O'Neill. The Sharks will come to the plate in this order. Liam Anderson will get us underway. He's in the box at the moment. Daniel Cummings in the 2-hole. Mitchell Driver will bat 3. Oscar Bogus will bat in the 4-hole as Anderson fouls off the first pitch. 5-hole is Connor Casey. He's the designated hitter. Tyler Varney will bat 6. Archie Sampson in the 7-hole. Liam Kavanagh will bat 8, and Joseph Hutt will round out the starting 9. Callan Marum is the starting pitcher for the Sharks. The umpire in charge of the game is Mr. Jason Spurway. The field umpire is Mr. Brandon Lee, and the scorers are Jane Heap and Natalie Vincent. And I'm Kerry Choi on behalf of the Game Time live stream team, Richard Thwaites and Owen Taluda. We're excited to bring you this second grade matchup. It's 2 strikes on Anderson, and that's going to be up. So 1 ball, 2 now. Final round of the regular season, our final broadcast of the State League for season 25-26. That's down. Anderson will watch it. So 2-2 for the leadoff Anderson. And that's up. And that's going to catch the inside of the plate. So Lex Traddles will pick up the first out here for the Hawks. His first strikeout of the afternoon. And Daniel Cummings will step in for his first appearance. And the first pitch into Cummings, inside, ball one. That's up. So 2 balls now for Cummings. If you have just joined us, this is the top of the first innings. A lead-off strikeout to Liam Anderson, the 2-hole. Daniel Cummings is the batter in the box. And down the chute from Traddle, 74 miles an hour. 2 balls, 1. So 2-2. That one's in the air. It's going to find grass. And now Bradley Dalton with a quick release. And the out's going to be recorded at first base. So great hustle there from Bradley Dalton in right field. Saw that he had the momentum carrying him towards the bag, and he took the chance. And Daniel Cummings is out at first base. That's going to bring to the plate for his first appearance Mitchell Driver. And the first pitch in at the knees of Driver, strike 1. And a big swing there from Driver. 0-2 the count. And that's going to miss inside. So 1-2 the count now for Mitchell Driver. If you've just joined us, this is the top of the first. A strikeout to Liam Anderson and a ground out. Sorry. Yeah, best to call it that. A ground out to Daniel Cummings. And the swing from Driver will send him back to the dugout. So Lex Traddles will pick up 2 strikeouts here to keep the Sharks scoreless in the top of the first. I'll take you quickly around the diamond and let you know where the Sharks have taken up their field defensive positions. The starting pitcher is Callan Maram. Behind the dish is Archie Sampson. First base is Tyler Varney. Second base is Daniel Cummings. Third base is Mitch Driver. Shortstop is Liam Anderson. Outfield left to right, Joseph Hutt, Liam Kavanagh and Oscar Boggess. The designated hitter is Connor Casey. Your Ryde Hawks will come to the plate in this order. Frank Clark will get us started. Baden Haggerty in the 2-hole. Matt O'Neill will bat 3. Jack Nan in the 4-hole. Bradley Dalton 5. Ben Choi will bat 6. Kai Stacey 7. Sam Lee 8. And Lincoln Gruppala will round out the starting 9. On the Hawks side of the ledger, Frank Clark and Kai Stacey are double ups from under 18s. And on the Sharks side of the ledger, Tyler Varney and Joseph Hunt are double ups from under 18s. And a fantastic rule for the State League allows the under 18s players to start in 2 games on a day. as long as they're identified, and that has been done. And fantastic there that these young players do get an opportunity to have a couple of games on a day. Maximum of 3 different players each week can double up and start in a higher grade. And Frank Clark will get us underway here as the shortstop and lead-off hitter. Pitcher is Callan Marum. So Marum stepping in, Clark stepping in to face Marum here for the first time in the bottom of the first innings. The first pitch into Clark, 81 miles an hour, down ball 1. That one jumped on by Clark. It's sent it out into deep left field, and moving back on it will be the left fielder Hutt. He'll take the catch a couple of metres in from the fence, and the fly out to left field will be recorded as the first out. Baden Haggerty will step in now for his first appearance. And the first pitch in from Marum, 79 miles an hour, down ball 1. And Haggerty will watch that one in, 1-1. That's inside at the feet of Haggerty, 2 balls 1. And a bit of bat on that one for Haggerty. Foul it back into us. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's down. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. And a little bit of bat on that one into the glove of the catcher Sampson, and Haggerty will go down on strikes. So Matt O'Neill will step in for his first appearance, first of the Hawks left-handed hitters. And that will be on the inside of the left-handed O'Neill, 0-1. And then outside. And that will catch the zone. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that will be watched down. 2-2. And O'Neill will go down on strikes. He'll chase it. Sampson's chasing him. He's out. He's been given out at the plate. So that will end the first innings here. And after 1 complete, there is no score. We'll be back for the top of the second.
swing is still. Every inning, every play, we earn respect the hardest way. Ride horse, ride horse. This is our side of town. Cronulla Sharks, stand tall. We're not backing down from the first pitch thrown to the last strike said. Play it hard, play it clean. May the best team win. Red versus blue, we wear that name. Different fields, same tough game. Sharks, you got a hungry crew. We came ready, so get you. Shake their hands, then take your base. Hardy's pounding, breathe, embrace. Fans allowed, the lights burn.
Boggess will step in now for his first appearance. Next Straddles on the mound. Boggess will open his account with the big swing. 0-1. Oh! That one hitting Boggess in the ribs. And stepping in for his first appearance will be the designated hitter, Connor Casey. And the first pitch into Casey, up, ball one. One on one for Casey. And pick off attempt there from Traddles. Boggess back quickly. First base runner of the game, in fact, is Oscar Boggess. That one's on the ground. It's going to be foul. That's outside, kept in front by Edwards. Boggess will stay at first, 2-2. That one, choppy. It's going to find grass. Clark with the scoop. He's going to combine with Gruppler at second base. So the Hawks will be satisfied to take the advancing runner out. A choppy play, a choppy hit there from Connor Casey. He'll get a board on the fielder's choice play, but an out will be recorded at second. And Tyler Varney will step in now for his first appearance. Not his first appearance from the day, but first appearance here in second grade. And the first pitch into Varney, up, ball one. And the swing from Varney, 1-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Down the chute from Traddles, pounced on by Stacey. Casey back quickly. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count for Varney. And the swing from Varney will send him back to the dugout. Lex Traddles picks up his 3rd strikeout of the assignment, and Archie Sampson will step in now for his first appearance. And a half-hearted pick-off attempt there from Traddles. That's down for Sampson. Ball 1. And 74 miles an hour from Traddles will find the zone. 1-1. That one's been fired into right field. Dalton's going to scoop in. There's no 9-3 option here, and it'll be a single for Archie Sampson to right field. Liam Kavanagh will step in for his first appearance, batting in the 8 hole. Runners on first and second, but it is 2 out here in the top of the second. That one on the ground. Choi with the scoop. He'll stamp on his bag, and that will be the end of the Sharks here, threatening in the top of the second, but it won't be enough. And Lex Traddles and the Hawks will defend the 0. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the second.
Say, oh yeah, oh yeah, red and white tonight. Come on now. Fly high, ride hawks. Sunrise is over ELS Hall. Players show up, we answer the call. Boots on the dirt, hearts on the line. We play for the love, leave down behind. Under 18s to the first grade flow. We sweat for the dreams we all know. Blood, sweat, and tears in the Sydney heat. This is our groove, can't be beat. Hands up. Hawks fans feel that sound. The beat of the game all around. Every pitch, every slide, we rise under those red and white skies. Fly, ride, Hawks, take it to the sky. Groove in your soul, let your spirit fly.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the bottom of the second innings. And stepping in for your Ryde Hawks to get us underway will be the 4-hole hitter, Jack Nan. Nan's going to jump on the first pitch, send it in to the top of the fence. 0-1. That's down for Nan. 1-1. And again, in at the feet of Nan. 2 balls, 1. That one's lined into left field by Nan. It's going to find grass. It's on its way to the fence. In fact, it's bounced off the fence. Picked up by the left fielder, but it's enough for Nan to get the stand-up double. Stand-up double to left field for Jack Nan to get the Hawks underway here in the bottom of the second. And Bradley Dalton will step in for his first appearance. And big swing from Dalton to open his account. So Dalton, Nan with the first hit for the Hawks of the game. The first base runner for the Hawks here in the game. Dalton has sent that one into deep, deep right field. Camping under it will be the right fielder, Oscar Bogus. So Nan will be left at second base. And there'll be one out in the books here for the Hawks. Ben Choi will step in for his first appearance. A big swing from Choi, 0-1, 79 miles an hour from Maram. That's down, it's bounced away from Choi, and Nan's going to get down to third. So the wild pitch will see Jack Nan standing on third base. And the swing from Choi, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's down at the feet of Choi again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one sent skyward by Choi. I think it's going to be foul over our heads. It is. And a little bit of bat on that one into the foot of Choi. He'll keep himself at the plate. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's inside, but it's been punched out by umpire Spurway. Choi will head back to the dugout. So it's 2 away here now for the Hawks. Kai Stacey will step in for his first appearance. Jack Nan still remains at third base. That one's on the ground from Stacey. The scoop. And the play will be made. So just like that, Anderson and Varney will end the Hawks here despite the lead-off double. And they're hurt. After 2 complete, we remain in a scoreless ball game. We'll be back for the top of the third. Welcome back to the top of the third. Lex Trados remains the pitcher of record for your Ryde Hawks. Stepping in for his first appearance will be Joseph Hutt, batting in the 9-hole. Hutt, first appearance here in second grade, but he is a double up from under 18s this morning. It's a final of the Sharks to be introduced into the game, the plate. That's up and out for Hutt, ball 1. That one has been lined into centre field. It's going to drop for base hit. The lead-off single to centre field for Hutt. And the Sharks have a base runner here in the top of the third innings. It's going to turn the order over. Liam Anderson will step in for his second appearance. And that's up for Anderson, ball 1. That's in the dirt, kept in front by Stacey. 2 balls on Anderson. That one was back to me. Two and one. Pick off attempt there. Truddles quickly over to Nan, but back equally as quickly was Hart. 2 and 1 remains the count. Again. I've just got a score update. The women's Ryde team have won their semi-final out of Blacktown this afternoon. 5 runs to 1. Again, fouled back into us here. So yeah, our Ryde women's first grade team have won their semi-final over West Boomers Women's League, 5 runs to 3 out at Blacktown this afternoon, and they picked up the girls picked up 5 hits. Sorry, beg your pardon. Picked up 8 hits. Lisa Nakashio and Isabel Lambert combining for 7 innings of just 5 hits from the Boomers. And a big win there for the girls. So the semi-final will be in the books, and the women's league will. I think they're a round ahead of us, right? The semi-final there today. And that's in the dirt. It's got away from Stacey, and so Hart will move down to second base, and it's a full count on Anderson at the plate. Katie Gaynor had a couple of big hits there, picked up 2 hits and a walk, and that is going to be a walk issued to Liam Anderson. Okay, so this is Daniel Cummings at the plate. Runners on first and second. None out here in the top of the third. A pick-off attempt at second, and that's going to be a punch-out for Hart. Great move from Traddles, combining with Clark. And the first out will be recorded here in the top of the third innings, and a big out. The advancing runner at second base. Daniel Cummings is the batter in the box. He'll step in for his second appearance. He still has a base runner ahead of him, Liam Anderson, but not the 2 that he previously had. A pick off there from Traddles. On the pitch into Cummings, 75 miles an hour, strike 1. And a bat on that one. 0-2 the count now for Cummings. Pick-off attempt again from Traddles. But back quickly this time was Anderson. 0-2 the count now for Cummings. Outside, 2 balls 1. Sorry, 1 ball 2, beg your pardon. That's in at the feet. In fact, it's hit. Cummings. So runners on first and second again now for the Sharks. The Mitchell driver will step in for his second appearance. It's going to be a visit. So the Ryde manager coming out to visit his young pitcher. Just a quick recap of the innings. A single to centre field for Joseph Hart. He advanced to second on a wild pitch, but he was picked off there. Liam Anderson drawing a walk. Daniel Cummings hit by pitch. So Mitchell driver will step in now. Visit over. And that's outside to driver, ball 1. That one fouled off by driver. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's outside again. 2-1. That one jumped on by driver. It's up over our heads again. 2-2. And the swing from driver. We'll see him go down on strike. So 2 out now. And Oscar Boggess will step in for his second appearance. He was hit by pitch in his first. As runners on first and second. 2 out here in the top of the third. And the first pitch in to Boggess outside, ball 1. Turn there, and it's been thrown into centre field. And Haggerty's going to try and get it out, and there's no out. So the failed pick-off attempt there is going to see the Sharks with runners on second and third now. So runners in scoring position now for Boggess. And the strike for Traddles. 1-1. And another strike there on Boggess. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boggess will go down on strike, so the threat is ended here. And the 2 runs will be left stranded. The Sharks will put up a 0 here in the top of the third. We'll be back for the bottom of the innings.
Swing better, hey! Swing better, hey! Swing better, hey! Batter up, lights on, crowd in the stand. Hot dog, cold beer, glove in my hand. 7 innings deep, we don't tap out. 3 strikes, you're gone, that's a strikeout. Running bases, safe at the plate. Home run swing, make the whole crowd shake. Crack of the bag, you know what it's about. Summer in the park, everybody shout. Swing better, swing it all day. 3 strikes, you're out, that's the baseball way. Home run, strikeout, 7th inning vibe. Summertime baseball, keep the dream alive. Pop fly ball, watch it climb so high. Outfield running, reaching for the sky. Fastball heat, slider so mean. Diamond dreams, we repping the team. Dust on my cleats, sweat on my brow. We playing this game and the time is now. Final pitch coming, crowd going wild. Baseball fever since I was a child.
Good afternoon, and welcome back to the bottom of the third innings. And Sam Lee will step in to get us underway, batting here in the 8 hole as the lead-off in the bottom of the third. No score in this game to this point, and 79 miles an hour from Callan Maram. Strike 1. And that one's fouled off by Lee. 0-2. And that's in at the feet of Lee. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And another ball for Lee. 2-2. That one jumped on by Lee, and body language tells me it's on the roof. So 2-2 remains the count. And a foul there from Lee again. 2-2. All of them. That one's lined out into left field by Lee. So single to left field will be the first hit here in the bottom of the third. Single to left for the Hawks to get us underway here in the bottom of the third. And that's going to bring the 9-hole Lincoln Gruppala to the plate. And that's outside and down for Gruppala, ball one. And Gruppala will lay off it. 2 balls. And again, Gruppala will see it down. So 3 straight balls here for Lincoln Gruppala. And the strike. Why does that happen? It happens so often, doesn't it? 3-1. Someone want to tell me how that happens? And the foul there from Gruppala into the top of the fence is going to fill up the count. Pick off attempt, Lee back quickly. And that one is into right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Sam Lee's going to be held up at second. So back-to-back hits here from Lee and Gruppala in the 8 and 9 holes. And the Hawks have base runners on first and second, none out. The top of the order is going to step in for their second appearances now. And Frank Clark, who flew out to left field, is stepping in here. Gets the signal from the third base coach. Clark showing bunt, pulling back. It's going to be outside, ball one. That's big from Clark. It's out into left field again. Right back up on the fence. It's not caught. And Lee, the ball's gone through. So it will be a run for the Hawks. So the ground rule double there for Frank Clark. Lee was standing at second. So he's going to come in and score. Gruppala will move to third. And a massive hit there from Frank Clark through the fence. Probably bounced off it. I thought it might have gone over, but must have been millimetres short. But it will be a run for the Hawks, and it's still none out here. Braden Haggerty will step in for his second appearance. And Haggerty sent that one skyward. And so the foul there, Haggerty running up the line. The ball dropped by the first baseman, which is, who is that? Tyler Varney. Umpire's just having a conference on it. I think it's one of those who's entitled to what. Haggerty's entitled to the running line. So it is just going to be called a foul now on Haggerty. Foul for Haggerty. That's it. So just the one strike now on Baden Haggerty, that foul. Now, there was a bit of a collision, but I think Haggerty's entitled to the running line. Ball with foul territory, it's up again. And this time it will be caught by the first baseman in foul territory. So it is 1 out now for the Hawks here in the bottom of the third. And the 3-hole hitter Matt O'Neill will step in for his second appearance. And a strike out in to end us in the bottom of the first. And the first pitch in to O'Neill, ball 1. And O'Neill's turned on that one. And a diving catch by the first baseman in foul territory. And a double off there for Clark at second. And just like that, fly into the line, I should say, line into the double play. Ends the Hawks here in the bottom of the third. But not before they plate a run. And after 3 completed is your Ryde Hawks 1. Cronulla nil. Will be back for the top of the fourth.
Take the field, we hear the call. Red on our backs, the pride runs deep. With every pitch, I promise we keep.
Eyes like a hawk, we see the play. Soaring together, we'll find our way.
Ryde Hawks, we're flying higher. Grooving so, hearts on fire. Baseball dreams, the night alive with pride forever. The Hawks survive.
Welcome back to the top of the fourth. Connor Casey will step in to get us underway. No defensive changes for the Hawks. Max Straddles remains on the mount. And the first pitch in to Casey. Missed somewhere. Ball 1. That one's on the ground. Nan with the scoop. Couple of steps to first base and the out will be recorded. So 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Tyler Varney will step in now for his second appearance. And the check swing there, but it was called in anyway, so called strike 1. That's going to find the zone again. 0-2. And the swing from Varney. And the second out recorded here in the innings. Another strikeout for Traddles. He's 6th. His 6th strikeout of his assignment. Archie Sampson singled to right field in his first appearance. First pitch into Sampson, outside ball 1. I think I just put my back out, diving away from that one. 1-1 the count now for Sampson. That one has been lined into left field. Sam Lee will camp under it, and the count will be recorded here as the final out of the inning. So a quick innings here for Lex Traddles, and the Sharks will, and the Hawks, beg your pardon, will keep the Sharks to a 0 here in the top of the 4th. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the action.
Stepping, lean back, catch that, kick and smash. Hey. Yeah. Slide through the room like the groove chose you. Well, white sneakers, white smile in a vintage suit. You laugh on the two, we spin on the floor. Your hand on my shoulder says, give me some more. Keep it on the one, don't rush this feeling. Slow and close time, heart wide open. Keep it on the one, just ride that ceiling. We go round and round, but we never come down, yeah. We talk at the bar, over half melted ice. Yeah. You quoting mad jokes, but your eyes play nice. DJ drops the track that you swear you knew. Now we're back on the floor like it's deja vu. Keep it on the one, oh, don't rush this feeling. Yeah, slow and close time, heart wide open. Oh yeah, keep it on the one, just ride that ceiling. We go round and round, but we never come.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th innings, and we do have a defensive change here for the Sharks. Pat Williams has come into the game for Joseph Hutt, and he'll take up the fielding responsibilities in left field. Jack Nan will step in for his second appearance. Nan doubled to left field himself in his first. Callan Maram remains on the mound, and Nan will have a crack at it, foul it off, 0-1. That one's on the ground for Nan. The scoop from Driver, the spin, and it'll pull the first baseman off the bag, but he'll have enough contact for the ground out to be recorded here as the first out. So Bradley Dalton will step in now for his second appearance. A fly out to right field. Big swing to open his account, 0-1. That one's on the ground, ripped down the left field line by Dalton, but it will be foul. So 0-2. And that's down for Dalton. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dalton's put that one down the left field line again. Count remains 1 and 2. It's outside. 2-2. Dalton will go down on strikes. And I'll bring to the plate for his second appearance 6-hole hitter Ben Choi. And the first pitch into Choi will be up ball 1. And that's down, 2 balls. And that one sent skyward, it's up over our heads. So 2 balls, 1 out. And Choi will chop at that again. 2-2. That's up. A full count. That one has been lined into left field by Choi. So the single to left for Ben Choi will give the Hawks a base runner here in the bottom of the 4th. But it is 2 out. Guy Stacey will step in for his second appearance. So Stacey with it ground out to shortstop. That one's on the ground. Scoop from the second baseman. He'll flick it over. Cummings will combine with Varney, and that will be the end of Stacey on the base paths. So the runner will be left stranded. So after 4 complete, it is still Ryde Hawks 1, Cronulla 0 on the Red Stitches scoreboard. We'll take a break and be back for the top of the 5th. Welcome back to the top of the fifth. We do have a defensive change here for your Ryde Hawks. Christian Morrison has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Lex Traddles. Solid 4 innings of work from Traddles. M. Kavanagh, the first of the Sharks to face Morrison. And the first pitch in is a called strike 1. And the swing there from Kavanagh. Shout out to the Morrison family who gave us a gift this morning for our service to the game, our streaming service. Gave us some lovely chocolate. So we thank the Morrison family for supporting our stream over the summer. 0-2 the count now for Kavanagh. Down the chute. And Kavanagh will watch it. And that will be the end of him here. 1 out. Morrison will pick up his first strikeout, the first out of the inning. And Pat Williams will step in now. Williams coming into the game defensively in the top of, the bottom of the fourth. He'll step in now for his first appearance, but not his first appearance for the day, was in under 18s. And he'll watch the pitch in from Morrison. 0-1. And the swing into the glove of Stacey. 0-2. And that one fouled off by Williams. Count remains 0-2. Yeah, and that's going to be called on the outside. So 2 outs now for Christian Morrison, both strikeouts. Going to turn the order over. Liam Anderson will step in for his third appearance. The first pitch in to Anderson will be down for a ball. Hit a strikeout and a walk this afternoon. We'll find the outside of the plate. 80 miles an hour from Morrison. 1-1. Outside again. 2 balls, 1. That one straight back up the middle, and it's going to get past Morrison. It's going to get past Clark. So Anderson will pick himself up a single. And Clark and Morrison both diving for it, but it was had enough velocity. And Daniel Cummings will step in now for his third appearance. A ground out and a hit by pitch for Cummings this afternoon. Well, the first pitch into Cummings was up, ball 1. So 2 out, 1 on here for the Sharks. A tying run at first base, go ahead run at the plate, and a 1 ball on the batter. It's up again. Stacey with the quick release. It's got away from Nan, but not far enough. 2 balls. Down the chute for Cummings, 2-1. That one straight back up the middle. It's off the glove of Morrison, which slowed it down. A great effort there from Cronulla. Stretch from Nan. And the out will be recorded. So great work there. Tipped off the glove of Morrison, slowed it down, changed its direction. And then Cronulla with a great running play. Nan with a big stretch. And the Sharks will be kept scoreless here in at the top of the fifth. We'll be back very, very shortly for the bottom of the innings.
Late night, long road, still moving, still searching. I'm looking beyond the hope, past the clouds where the sunlight spoke, trying to keep faith when my heart feels broke. One more mile, one more road. If the night gets cold, I go right through the pain like smoke. Somewhere out there the light still glows. I'm looking beyond the hope. Long dusty highway, lonely lane. Memory driving, carrying pain. No map, no plan, no guarantees. Just prayers floating on the midnight breeze. Forks in the road and the signs all blurred. Questions louder than the things I'm sure. Music in my chest like a locked up drum. Words pile up, but the voice go numb, yeah. Keep it moving slow and steady, heart feel heavy, world ain't ready. But I still chase peace, I still chase grace. Hoping someday I'll find my place. Beyond, past the clouds where the sunlight spoke. Trying to hold on when the storm gets close. One more mile, one more road. If the weight gets deep, I float. Roll with the tide like a boat. Somewhere ahead the truth unfolds, yeah.
Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. Sam Lee will step in to get us underway. Lee batting in the 8-hole. He singled to left in his first appearance, but we do have a defensive change here for the Sharks, and Connor Casey has come in to replace Callan Maram on the mound. So 2 strikes now on Lee. Connor Casey, that was the designated hitter in the game, is now going to take up the pitching responsibilities. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Lee. And that one chopped out by Lee. So 1 and 2 remains the count. That's outside. 2-2. It's in the dirt for Lee, so count now full. And Lee has put that one into left field, so another base hit here for Sam Lee. Back-to-back singles to left for Lee. So Lincoln Gruppler will step in now for his second appearance. And he's singled to right in his first, and that's going to no, it is going to drop. So not another one of those terrible opportunities. The fly ball into shallow right field. Sam Lee had to tag up as long as he could. It bounced out of the glove of the second baseman. So Gruppler's probably going to get a hit, but Lee will be out at second. Tagged up as long as he could, but had to scurry down to second base. So it will be one away here for the Hawks in the bottom of the fifth. One on. And Frank Clark will step in now for his third appearance. A fly out to left and a double to left, a ground rule double in fact. And he's jumped on the first pitch. It's gone down to right field, but it'll be foul all the way. The ground rule double there for Frank Clark. Must have bounced like almost on the fence and then went under it. So a big hit from Clark. Scored a Hawks run in the bottom of the fifth, the only run in the books so far in this game. So just the one foul on Clark. And now a called strike, so 0-2. This will be the first time Clark will face the pitching of Casey. Starting pitcher Callan Marin with 4 solid innings of work, just giving up the 1 run. Gruppler's taken off. It's on the ground. It's going to get out to right field for a base hit. Gruppler's going to get to third. So Gruppler took off on the pitch and Clark's put it on the ground out to right field, and Gruppler's going to get around to third base. So the Hawks now with runners on the corners. Just the one out here in the bottom of the fifth. And the 2-hole hitter, Baden Haggerty, will step in now for his third appearance. Strikeout and a pop out in foul territory after a collision with the first baseman. A little bit of a interesting play there, but it resulted in a result for the Sharks. Baden Haggerty will step in here now. Clark's taken off. Haggerty's put down the bunt. It's been foul a long way. So 0-1 the count now for Haggerty. Pick-off attempt. Clark back quickly. I beg your pardon, yes it is Clark back quickly. Gruppler at third, Clark at first. Haggerty in the box, just the 1 strike on him. Left-handed Casey's got a pretty good pick-off move. He comes to the plate this time. It's lined out into right field by Haggerty. It's going to find grass. Gruppler's going to score. So another run will cross here for the Hawks. The single to right field for Baden Haggerty. Clark took off on the crack of the bat. Haggerty found grass, and Gruppler will cross to score. And Matt O'Neill will step in now for his third appearance. A strikeout and a line into a double play. It was a difficult one. It was a grab at first base and another one of those tag up for as long as you can plays. Clark's taken off again. O'Neill's shown bunt. Clark's got third. And O'Neill with runners on the corners now. 1 strike on him. That's inside on O'Neill. 1-1. That's outside, kept in front by Sampson. 2 balls, 1. And the swing from O'Neill. And the pick-off attempt there at third base. Clark back in a cloud of dust. Mitchell Driver's not happy with the call, giving umpire Lee a serve. Clark carrying half the field on his shirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Haggerty's taken off. The ball's in the dirt for O'Neill. No throw from Sampson. So 2 runners in scoring position now for O'Neill. And he has a full count on him at plate. And O'Neill's going to see it down. So the bases are going to be loaded with Hawks now. And Jack Nan, the 4-hole hitter, will step in for his 3rd appearance. Nan with a double to left and a ground out to third base. And the outfield has moved back. So 1 out, 3 on here for the Hawks. That's outside to Nan, ball 1. That's going to catch the outside of the plate for Nan, 1-1. I was going to say that was down, but it's caught the plate, caught the strike zone. So 1 ball, 2 is the count now for Nan. And Nan's fired that into right field. It's going to drop for a base hit. So another run will cross here for the Hawks. The single to right field for Nan. The outfield was standing very deep, and that one just chopped over into shallow right field. So the base is loaded still with Hawks. Bradley Dalton will step in now for his 3rd appearance. It's up for Dalton, ball 1. That's out and up. 2 balls. The swing there from Dalton. 2-1. It's in at the feet of Sampson. Sorry, Dalton. Sampson keeping it in front. So 3-1 the count now for Dalton. Dalton will swing again. So the count now full. And Dalton will go down on strikes. So 2 out now here for the Hawks. And Ben Choi will step in for his 3rd appearance. A strikeout and a single for him. A load of bases, but no outs up the Hawks' sleeve here in the bottom of the 5th innings. It's outside, ball 1. And that's down, 2 balls. That one is lifted into left field by Choi. Coming over and taking the catch will be Pat Williams. And the 3-1s will be left stranded. The Hawks will plate 2 here in the 5th. And after 5 complete, it is your Ryde Hawks 3, Cronulla 0. We'll take a break and be back for the top of the 6th. Welcome back to the top of the 6th innings. Mitchell Drover will step in from the 3-hole to get us underway. This will be the first time he'll face the pitching of Christian Morrison in this game. The first pitch into Driver will be up, ball 1. That's missing on the inside, so 2 balls. Looks like there's some action in the Cronulla bullpen. That one sent skyward by Driver. Grappala, Clark, they're both saying, I've got it. Clark was the one who ended up grabbing it. Oscar Boggess will step in now for his 3rd appearance. Hit by pitch and a strikeout for him. It's a big gain, the first time he'll face the pitching of Morrison. That one jumped on by Boggess. Dalton will move in and he'll take the catch. And a fly out to right field there for Oscar Boggess. 4 pitches for Christian Morrison, 2 outs here. And Connor Casey, the now pitcher of record for the Sharks, will step in for his 3rd appearance. And the first pitch into Casey, called strike one. One on one. And that's going to be called on the inside plate there for the left-handed Casey. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, top 6. And that's in at the feet of Casey. 2-2. That's up. So full count now for Casey. Hitting here in the 5 hole. 2 out here in the top of the 6th. That's going to be a ball for Casey. So he's going to draw a walk. And the Sharks will have a base runner here. Tyler Varney will step in for his 3rd appearance. This will be the first time he'll face the pitching of Christian Morrison. And down the chute, 80 miles an hour from Morrison, 0-1. Couple of dropules of the dreaded R word falling on us, but it's just the bottom end, I think. It's going to miss down. 1-1. Yeah, it's just the tail end of what's passing underneath us here in Sydney. Cut across the city, but south of us, and interestingly north of us too. It's cut a swathe through the middle, and it's missing us here in Marsfield, North Ryde at the moment. That's down. 3-1 for Varney. And a choppy hit there for Varney. Choi with the scoop. Release to Nan, and the play is made. A great play there by Choi combining with Nan, and the out will be recorded. And that will end the Sharks here in the top of the 6th. Barehanded play by Choi, and the end of the innings is in the books. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the 6th.
Stop! Stop! Hear that roar! Every glove, every score, every score, every score. Stop! Yeah, every glove. Hey, 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 hey. Scope. Long nights under cage lights, blisters, backs, all those bus rides. Every spree, every drill, every bruise, all of that work comes down to this afternoon. Crossfire how we don't back down. Beat of our hearts, chase this ground. Pressure's on, but we don't yield. Win or lose, we leave it on the field. Go Hawks, go Hawks, go Hawks. Hey, go Hawks all the way.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th innings. Kai Stacey will step in now for his 3rd appearance. Still about 35 minutes or so left to play in this game. And Stacey will see the first pitch in for a called strike, beg your pardon, for a ball. Connor Casey remains the pitcher of record for the Sharks. That one fired into left field by Stacey. Everyone's running back. A diving attempt there by the third baseman Driver, but it'll be a single to left field for Kai Stacey. And the Hawks have a base runner here in the bottom of the 6th. Sam Lee will step in for his 3rd appearance. Back-to-back singles to left field for him this afternoon. Yeah, it's kind of that light sprinkly stuff, right? That's outside for Lee, ball 1. Lee's put that one into right field this time. It's going to drop and find some grass. And Stacey did well there to prop as long as he could for as long as he did, and then took off once it hit the grass. So Hawks now with runners on 1st and 2nd, none out here in the bottom of the 6th. And Lincoln Gruppler, who's also picked up 2 hits this afternoon, back-to-back singles to right field, will step in for his 3rd appearance. And the first pitch in to Gruppler, strike 1. And a bunt shown, put down there by Gruppler. Very good effort. And he's going to beat the first baseman back to the bag. Barney came into cover, and Gruppler is definitely got some wheels. So it's going to go in the books as a bunt single to the pitcher for Lincoln Gruppler. And it will be loaded bases now for the top of the order. Frank Clark stepping in for his 4th appearance. Clark with a fly out to left, a double to left, and a single to right. And he has loaded bases, none out here in the bottom of the 6th for the Hawks. And that one is fired into right field by Clark. It's on its way down to the car park. 1 run will cross, 2 runs will cross. Clark's going to be satisfied with the double, and the bases clearing double there for Frank Clark. We'll see 2 runs plate here for the Hawks. Lincoln Gruppler will move around to 3rd. Clark will stand tall at 2nd. And the Hawks plate another 2. 5 runs to nil now is the scoreline. Still, as I said, about 25 minutes, 30 minutes left in this game. Baden Haggerty will step in now for his 4th appearance. A strikeout, a fly out in foul territory, and a single to right field for him. Runners in scoring position for Haggerty, none out here in the bottom of the 6th. Haggerty will see the first pitch in and down, ball 1. And Haggerty down again, 2 balls. And that's bounced away from Haggerty. The Hawks will stay where they are. Good recovery there from Sampson. So 3 straight balls on Baden Haggerty. That's inside for Haggerty, so he's going to draw a walk. The bases will be loaded with Hawks now. The 3-hole hitter Matt O'Neill will step in for his 4th appearance. Strikeout, a line into a double play and a walk. And time's been called by the Sharks manager. So a visit to the mound here for the Cronulla manager. I'll just quickly recap the innings. A lead-off single to left for Kai Stacey, a single to right for Sam Lee, a bunt single for Lincoln Groppala, a double to left for Frank Clark, and a walk to Baden Haggerty. And that's how your Ryde Hawks have 2 on, none out. Sorry, 2 in, none out, 3 on here in the bottom of the 6th innings. And Matt O'Neill will step in for his 4th appearance. A strikeout, a line into a double play, and a walk. A line into a double play, a very difficult play indeed. Phil Wilson, the lolly fairy's just arrived. And the first pitch into O'Neill is on the inside of the plate, called strike 1. A good visit. Visit that results in a strike is always a good visit. Oh, that's on the inside there again. Oh, close to skimming the body of O'Neill on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one has been lined into right field by O'Neill. It'll be the Clark's going to chance himself getting home, and he will. So Clark's run the double, Groppala's run, and Haggerty's run 1. But it'll be 2 more runs here for the Hawks. They'll plate 4 in the inning. So the single to right field for O'Neill. And that looks like it's going to be Casey's time on the mound done. So we'll just get this change. Where's Hill gone? So we do have a change here, pitching change. We've got Tice Hill is coming into the game for Connor Casey, and he will move out to left field. And the previous left fielder, which was Pat Williams, is going to come in and take over the pitching responsibilities from Connor Casey. So Pat Williams, he came into the game defensively out in left field about 2 innings ago, and he is now going to take over the pitching responsibility from Connor Casey. So Pat Williams just going through his last few warm-up pitches. Bottom of the 6th looks like this. Single to Stacey, a single to Lee, a single to Groppala, a double to Clark, a walk to Haggerty, and a single to O'Neill. And now a pitching change for the Sharks. Hawks, your Ryde Hawks currently holding, I've got here 7-0 lead here in this game. Game changer agrees with me. So Pat Williams is taking over the pitching responsibilities. And then we'll step in for his 4th appearance. A double to left, a ground out to third base, and a single to right. So 4 in, none out, 2 on here for the Hawks, bottom of the 6th. First pitch into Nan from Williams, down, ball 1. And that one's on the ground from Nan. It's going to stay fair. It's going to be picked up by Williams. He's going to throw it into right field. Haggerty's going to score. Nan's going to get to second. O'Neill's going to get to third. O'Neill's going to come around and try and get home. And he's going to be out on the tag. So a run will cross here. Nan will get to second. He probably gets on by an error, but Nan will get aboard. Haggerty will cross and O'Neill will be out at home. And we've got a pinch hitter here. This is Tim Donovan. So Donovan has come in to pinch hit for Bradley Dalton in the 5 spot. It is 1 out now. Nan will stand at second base. So 1 out, 1 on, but it is 5 in the innings. And the first pitch in to the left-handed Donovan will be inside ball 1. And that's outside, 2 balls. And again outside for Donovan. So 3 straight balls here to Tim Donovan. Beg your pardon, 2 balls, 2 and 1. Okay, sorry about that. 2 balls, 1 strike on Donovan. Donovan's put that into deep right field. The chase is on. Donovan's going to round first. Nan's going to score. Donovan's going to be sent. Donovan's not going to be sent. In fact, he's going to be held up wisely at third base. They gave him the big wind up, but they held him and he ran back quite wisely. So the triple to right field for Donovan. No, Hawks plating 6 in the innings. It's 9 runs to 0. Donovan standing at third base. Choi will step in for his 4th appearance. And the first pitch into Choi, it will outside and down, ball 1. Choi's put that into left field. It's going to be caught. No opportunity for the sacrifice fly. So the fly out will be recorded. So it's 2 out now here for the Hawks. Kai Stacey will step in for his 4th appearance. And a swing there from Stacey, fouled back into the catcher Sampson. 0-1. It's a little bit harder now, the R word. That's fouled by Stacey back into his foot. So 0-2. That's in and away, and Donovan's going to try for it, and he's going to be punched out at the plate. So that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the 6th. They'll plate 6 in the innings and we'll go to the top of the 7th. The Hawks now holding a 9-0 lead. We back? Yes. Good afternoon and welcome back to the top of the 7th innings. We have a couple of changes. We have a couple of changes here for the Hawks. Daniel Thwaites has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities and Ryan Ricky has gone out to left. Tim Donovan, who came in for Dalton, has gone out to right. So Ricky in left, Donovan in right, Thwaites on the mound. And the first of the Sharks to face Daniel Thwaites is Archie Sampson. He'll step in for his 3rd appearance. 1-1 the count on Sampson. He singled to right and flew out to left. That's on the ground. This time Grappler with the scoop. He'll flick it to Nan and Thwaites will have his first out here in the top of the 7th. Liam Kavanagh will step in now for his 3rd appearance. Reached on a fielder's choice and struck out. This will be the first time he'll face the pitching of Thwaites. In fact, Kavanagh's faced all 3 of the Hawks pitches. His first at bat was to Traddles, second to Morrison, and now he's 3rd to Thwaites. And he's fired the first pitch in from Thwaites into centre field. It's going to drop in front of Haggerty for a base hit. So Liam Kavanagh will pick up a hit here in the top of the 7th innings. It's 1 out, 1 on here for the Sharks. Pat Williams, who's now the pitcher of record for the Sharks, will step in for his 2nd appearance. He came in and has had 1 plate appearance already. It was off the pitching of Morrison. And he'll open his account against Thwaites, 74 miles an hour, strike 1. First pitch of first grade scheduled for 6 p.m. tonight. It is not a return fixture because we were washed out here on Wednesday night. I think all of the State League games actually were washed out. I hear that Manly got 20 minutes in, but not enough to constitute a game. So the first games of the first grade for the final round of State League 25-26 will go into the books today for half the clubs. The other half will play tomorrow, weather permitting. And 0-2 the count now for Williams. Williams has put that one into right field, but it is foul straight off the bat. So 0-2 the count remains for Pat Williams. Batting here in the 9 hole for the Sharks. That one set skyward is over our heads for Williams. Long set from Thwaites, time called by Williams. And swing there from Williams, and he'll go down on strikes. So Thwaites will pick up his second out, his first strikeout of his assignment. But the order will turn over here for the Sharks, and Liam Anderson will step in for his fourth appearance, beg your pardon. A strikeout, a walk, and a single for Anderson. That one's on the ground. It's going to get out to left field for a base hit. So the single to left for Liam Anderson. And the Sharks now have runners on first and second. And it is 2 out here in the top of the 7th. We are moving into the dying embers of this second grade game. Daniel Cummings will step in now for his 4th appearance. Ground out, a couple of ground outs and a hit by pitch for Cummings. He's put that one on the ground. Gruppola's going to set his feet. He'll flick it to Nan, and the out will be recorded. And that could be the end of this game. Yes, it is. So this one's in the books. 9-0 in favour of the Hawks. And what was a tight ball game there through 5, blown out in the bottom of the 6th by the Hawks, and they plating 6th there. So congratulations to the Hawks on the win here this afternoon. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the first pitch of first grade at 6 p.m. Good afternoon.
Game time live GTL. From the diamond, action go. Cameras ready, mics are on. GTL stream team.